Well, today you talked about in your presentation this merging of industries and the particular emphasis on media and video. Can you describe kind of your vision of what this next generation network looks like and what you really mean by this collision of different industries?
We are moving out of a world where the networks has been very vertical, divided in different parts, into a much more horizontal view. That coincides with a strong development on media distribution in the networks. The future networks has to be capable of delivering a byte created somewhere with a certain precision in a certain way to a certain position with a guaranteed quality of service, etc. So we're moving in that direction, but that means that the future network really has to be able to create that and be capable of doing that. We need a new architecture to do that. We're talking about the virtualized. We're using technologies from the IT side with SDN and what we in Ericsson call service provider SDN as a technology to be able to achieve this in the layered, horizontally layered future network. We're also going to distribute cloud resources. In other words, you can create a virtual machine somewhere in the network instantaneously when it's needed and then remove it again.
When you look at ubiquitous broadband wireless and the seamless experience on the customer side, this are going to require small cell and hetnet on one end, and that takes a lot of work in terms of just getting the zoning and bolting antennas to buildings, et cetera. And you compare that implementation to this virtualized world, where telcos have to become more IT-centric. In your opinion, which of those two is a greater challenge today, and which is going to come first, the virtualization or ubiquitous hetnet networks?
I think both of these are key focus areas for Ericsson. We talk about them as areas of momentum. So a key area of momentum is, of course, the heterogeneous networks, as you described them, with everything from small cells to all the distribution of functionality in the RAN side and the access side of the networks, moving into the IP side of the network, transporting all the bits and making sure that we are aware of what's going on in the IP network, something that we call fourth generation IP. So I think both of these areas represent for Ericsson a very, very big focus. The whole core is going through one of the biggest transformations ever, introducing the SDN technology. So I think we're focusing on both. They're both big challenges, but we always have been driven by challenges and making sure that we can live up to the expectations of our customers.